So FSBOs, or if you're not in the real estate industry, for sale by owners. Now what it is exactly that. The seller is deciding to sell the home themselves, and they have every right to do that. And they have every right to, contemplate it, because in their minds, it could save them at least half the commission, right? The listing side of the commission. So let's get into the pros and cons of FSBOs. The pros, the saving of half the commission, the listing side, and maybe controlling the process. Although most of our clients want us to take that on for them. And there's statistically a lot more cons associated to selling your own home. Statistically, the homes sell for less. It ranged from 5.5% to 26%. Now let's look at three components to the sale: marketing, negotiating, and we'll even look at post-sale, okay? So let's start with setting the price. You don't want to underprice, you don't want to overprice. You underprice, you leave money on the table. You overprice, you leave the property on the market for too long. You're also prone to potentially, falling prey to your own emotions, because it's your house and you may put value on things that the market doesn't really see value in. Then you get into coordinating your photos, your videos, your drones, your floor maps, pre-inspections, signage on the property, social media advertising, online lead generation. And there's also the open houses. There's the coordination of those and being able to sell to those people when they're in the open houses, or other agents for that matter who are attending the open houses. And then there's the constant intaking of phone calls and emails regarding the property. There's also the setting up of the MLS listing, which involves, collecting all the property data, inputting that data, making sure it's accurate, and then doing the write-up for the MLS, which again takes time. Then we get into negotiating, probably the most important piece. And here you need to understand all the comparable properties in your market. You need to understand how they compare, but what the plus and minuses are, so you can adjust for the value of your home, and you can talk to the other agent or the other buyer and quantify the differences in your home and the other home that's sold. That in itself could mean $20,000 to $30,000 just like that. Then when the offers start coming in, you want to review each offer, the conditions in each offer, the implications of those conditions, and those can come in at various times. So if you're working full time, again, this could really impact your day-to-day. And then the most important part of negotiation, which is the negotiating between the two agents, or in this case, the seller and the agent. You're going to be negotiating with someone that probably has more negotiating experience than you do. Then we get into post-sale, and this is more on the inside. So there's the paperwork for the purchase. There's the FINTRAC. They're setting up the final showings, coordinating legal and finance. So let's look at the end result, and let's take $1 million home as an example. If you have $1 million home that sells with an agent versus one that sells for sale by owner, that home we know sells for about 5.5% less. So that same home should sell for about $945,000. Then you add the half commission, so that with tax it comes out to about $27,000 on the FSBO side. On the agent side, it comes to about $56,500, so that's 5%. So you net $918 on the FSBO side and about $943,500 on the agent side. So it actually costs you $25,500 more to list it and sell yourself. Plus you have to do all that work, potentially spend time away from your own job, which could cost you more money in the end. So at the end of the day, you have every right to sell your own home and to approach it and ask questions about it. But just make sure you understand what's involved, the risks, the time, the work, and then make an informed decision.